Let's get it. Welcome back, my overweight lover family. Listen, why are relationships so hard to get into in 2025? Why are relationships so hard to sustain in 2025? Why is the divorce rate astronomical in 2025 compared to 1970, 1980, 1990, early 2000s? Why? I'll tell you why. One word. Well, two words. Social media. Cell phones. But definitely social media. So, relationships aren't in the toilet because of women. It's not in the toilet because of men. It's in the toilet because of social media. I looked at a stat today. Divorce rates is through the roof. There were over 500,000. Listen to me. 500,000 divorces last year. Now, the leading divorceurs, meaning the person that put it in first, unfortunately was women. I don't make the stats. I believe that the reason the divorce rate is so high, the reason relationships are simply not in style anymore, the reason women are so good on their own or dating each other or whatever it is they do now is, at the end of the day, women want attention from men. Back in the day, they had no choice but to get the attention from the man physically, meaning in person. So relationships lasted longer. Women put up with more. Men put up with more. If you got a compliment in the day, that like made your day back in the day. Because compliments was rare back in the day compared to what it is now. Now, all you got to do is post a picture of you showing your navel, and you're going to get 100 likes if you're a female, straight up. Men, it's a little different. But for the ladies, they get liked. They get told that they're beautiful. They get propositioned probably every day. And I'm talking every size, every look, every nook, crack, and cranny. They're getting love on social media. To the point where I think it gives a false sense of self. Because if you're hearing that all day, every day, I don't care who you are, if you're hearing that all day, every day, that's just like celebrities, man. Back in the day, celebrity men, they heard it. They got proposition all day, every day. So you think you more than what you are in most cases. It's kind of hard not to be. If you're hearing you're handsome, if you're hearing you're fly, if you're hearing you're sexy, if you're hearing I'll do this to you, I'll do that to you, bro, your head's gonna get big after a while. Sorry, that's just reality. I'm not talking about hearing it every now and then. That should be kind of normal. I'm talking about hearing it everywhere you go. So imagine as a woman what they go through as far as social media. Bro, I got some female friends that don't post any crazy pictures. They just beautiful women. Body always covered up, very professional. But if you look at the inbox, it's off the chain, bro. If you look at their likes, off the chain, thousands and thousands of likes on simple pictures simply because they are attractive. If If you get a unhealthy person, I ain't even gonna say female. If you get an unhealthy female person, and I'm talking about emotionally unhealthy, right? Your emotions got a little cold. I ain't saying you got the flu. I'm just saying, I ain't saying you got the COVID. I'm saying your emotions have like a little house cold, right? Your little, and so imagine hearing how good you look all day, every day. It will build your head so big that it probably won't even fit through the door. It will also give you a sense of that you can that you can play in a top tier game. Oh man, I don't even want to go there. You can play in a top tier game. You can play in the NBA when you're really supposed to be in college still, or high school, or elementary, park ball. So imagine that, fella. So imagine playing in elementary basketball. Let's use this as an example. Playing elementary basketball, and you pretty good in elementary, but everybody's telling you that you're amazing and you ready for the NBA. And so now you start thinking you ready for the NBA. You know what? I'm gonna skip junior high, park ball. I'm gonna skip high school. I'm gonna skip college. I'm going straight to the NBA. You're 9. You're 9 years old. So let's say, for whatever reason, you get a tryout at the NBA and you get there and you see all these tall, building like men who really do this. You get your little butt out there and you like, what in the world did I do? I need to go back there. And so I think that the internet makes, let's just say people in elementary and junior high think that they're ready for the professional league, NBA, when they don't really have the skill set or mindset to even be in high school yet. What you saying, bro? See, I'm simply saying that the internet has spoiled a lot of people and tricked a lot of people, bamboozled, run amok, all of that, everything Malcolm X said in that speech, and make people think that they are more attractive than they think they are. And that's why you'll see people out here that aren't that attractive, moving like they're the baddest thing on earth, which is a gift and a curse. You want people to be confident in themselves, but at the same time, you like, really? And so the sisters are getting all this attention from the internet. All they got to do is open their phone. So when a man actually physically wants to come give attention, I think that an unhealthy, emotionally, sister will take the bait of the internet sharks, which makes it harder for the real brothers out here truly trying to attract that good energy and date with a purpose. This is my opinion, but it has to be something to it. In high school, everybody was in a relationship when I was in high school. You're talking the 90s. Junior high, everybody was in relationships. Elementary, people were in relationships. When I got to college, people were in relationships. So relationships were a thing back then. When I got out of school, people were still in relationships. They were still slow dragging at the club and all of that stuff, right? So connections were still there. But around that time, something happened. The world was starting to change. They came out with a device called a cell phone. Now you were able to connect with people instantly, which was cool. Cause now I have to wait till I get home from the club to contact that sister that gave me the number. Not, oh, this is not even a real number. Ain't this a bada, right? I can instantly find out if that number is real or not, right? And I can instantly connect with that sister. Hey, what you doing? Let's go to breakfast. Right? Then they came out with this thing called Facebook, and that changed the world. Because Facebook, when it first came out, was a beautiful thing. People posting their families and weddings and their dogs and all of this stuff, and it was just beautiful, man. And then something happened where people start being less social from a true life standpoint and more fake social. And that's when that shift started. You got dudes posting but not posting their ladies or their kids, and you got women posting not showing their dudes. Or you'll just see this picture right here, the two hands. You don't really know, you can't see him, you just see his hand. Then it went from that to ladies just posting themselves at their birthday dinner or their Valentine's dinner, and you don't even see his hand no more. It looks like she's just there and the waiter's taking the picture or something, right? She's showing a post of her dude buying her a million flower rose bouquet. She holding it, but he ain't in the picture. So now it went from true love to straight stunting. I think stunting has become more important than love. And if that's the case, man, we are doomed when it comes to relationships. So I said that to say this. Fellas, if you are on a date, try her. Let's take a picture. If y'all in a relationship, let's post. I'm gonna post this picture and I'm gonna tag you. See what she says. If she cool with it, rock with her. If she be like, don't post. I don't like my personal business in the. She ain't the one, bro. She playing games or she ain't into you. Either way, she ain't the one. Now, vice versa. Now, if she try you like that, and you talking about, hey, I don't like my personal business, and then you need to let her go and go find somebody. Let her find somebody who's really into her. How do we combat where we are now? I say shut down social media, but it's not going to happen. Too many good things come with social media. Too many people getting paid off of social media. So that's not going to happen. So how do we combat where we are from a relational standpoint? I think we combat it by meeting people organically and dating them organically, going through the steps organically. What do you mean? Hey, meet her at that grocery store. You see a sister. If you see a sister in person that you're attracted to, bruh, leave it all on the court, bro. She say no, then move on. Meet her organically. Ask her out. Ask her name. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Because I just got paid. Boom, boom, Friday night. Boom, boom, starting bumping. Getting right. Right? What you doing tonight? I think you're very attractive. I would like to take you out and talk over a meal and some wine if you're into that. Oh, you ain't into wine? All right, how about some coffee? Let's go to coffee. Let me take you to coffee tomorrow. Get you a coffee. How about brunch? You eat brunch? Let's go to brunch tomorrow. Have a chit chat with Lady Eloise. What movie is that? Anyway. And you do things more authentic, man. I think social media and dating sites and all of that stuff, I think that stuff is played, man. I think it's had its era as far as truly meeting somebody and having some meaning behind the meeting. Right? So I think we got to go back to the organic way of meeting people. How you doing? My name is Courtney. You are very attractive. I would love to get to know you. May I have your number? You want to get a little more gangster? Hey, how you doing? I think you're beautiful. I would love to call you sometime. What's your number? However you want to do it, bro. I'm just simply saying meet her organically, date her organically. Less this, more that. Less that, more this, face to face, meaning dates. You don't have to spend a ton of money on dates, bro. Hey, let's go to the park. Matter of fact, do not spend a ton of money on her in the beginning on dates. So do not spend $300 on a freaking date, bro. You don't even know this sister. You're wasting money. Hey, let's go for a coffee. Let's go for brunch. Brunch is cheap. If you really want to test her, hey, let's meet me at the park. Meet me at Stone Mountain. Meet me at a park. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you. Do not take her to the movies. That is not the move early on in the dating process. That is for, this is my lady, or we on our way. We've been on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dates. Then we go to a movie. Unless it's a great movie that comes out like Sinners or something. Then it's like, hey, what you doing tomorrow? That's rare occasions, man. I'm just simply saying, man, that date her organically. Get to know each other organically. Get away from these freaking phones, tablets, computers. Like, get away from that when you're trying to get to know somebody organically. Stop with the texting all day. Actually call her. Stop with all the calls. Like, if it's a lot of calling and not enough FaceTime. You got to have FaceTime. I'm not talking about iPhone FaceTime. I'm talking about FaceTime. You can smell what she has on, right? She can smell your cologne. I'm talking about organic ways of dating. That's how we get back to where we were. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. And in that process, bro, you got to be true to you. You got to be true to her. What you mean, bro? See, all right, let me explain. You take her out on a date and she's doing something that you see would be a deep problem in the relationship, but you can see that it's just instilled in her and that thing probably ain't going nowhere. Bruh, be honest with you. Hey, listen, you are a very masculine, no disrespect. I'm talking about your mannerisms, not the way you walk or talk anything like, but your mannerisms. I'm looking for somebody that's a little more soft, like my mother, you know, like the women in my family. And I feel that you aren't really in that lane. So I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you around at the grocery store. You pay for that meal and you be out. Don't waste no time, bro. You got time to waste, bro. You see the world. Everything that's going on in the world is in the Bible. I'm not going to go there with you today. I'm simply saying we ain't got much time. So don't waste the little time we have left. Right? But if she is tickling your fancy, not from a sexual standpoint, but from an emotional standpoint, from a intellect standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint, then brother, you let her know, hey, I like you. I want to do this more. Hey, you know what? What you doing tomorrow? I know we on a date tonight, but what are you doing tomorrow? I want to spend as much time as possible getting to know you to see if you and I are a good match. But again, if you're not a good match, don't waste your time. If she honors that as well and she gives you the same speech, you got to respect it, bro. Don't get mad. Don't put your pride. Listen, you are not for everyone and everyone is not for you. I don't care how fine she is, bro. That don't mean she's for you. If y'all getting physical, I don't care how good the woo-woo is. That does not mean she is for you. So let's bring back organic connections. That's how we go from 500, what was it, 500,000 divorces last year in 2024 down to baby like 350,000 in 2025. Then in 2026, we bring it down to 150,000, right? I also feel the reason that it's so easy for people to walk away from a marriage is people don't understand the importance of a marriage, the seriousness of a marriage, and the covenant of a marriage. I'm not going to preach to you all today, but if you can, look up those three things. Look those three things up, and I promise you, you would definitely deeply hesitate walking away from a marriage. I just don't feel like people are taking marriage seriously, especially in the Christian community. Y'all walking away too easy. Y'all walking away too easy. You didn't just marry her, you married him. Him as in God. So if y'all getting a divorce because y'all just fell out of like, you might want to do some research on that. Just because you sign that divorce paper don't mean you are out of that covenant between you, your husband. I ain't say your ex-husband. Because y'all are still in a covenant under God, so y'all are still married in his eyes. Man, I don't want to go. Listen. Yeah. Anyway, fellas, let's bring back organic connections, organic dating. Matter of fact, I'm about to make some t-shirts that says, I want to organically date, or I want to organically get to know you. I want to get to know you organically. Yeah, that's what we doing. Thank y'all for listening to the Overweight Lovers podcast, man. And I love y'all, fellas. Trust me. I listen, I'm single too. I'm dating as well. I'm going through this thing as well. But the organic process really works. It really does. But it works both ways. It works with you getting to know her truly, and it works for her getting to know you truly, but you still got to honor if you truly think that this thing gonna work from her perspective and from yours. And you got to be honest with her. You got to be honest with yourself. Because if you don't think it's going to work, then it's not going to work. Okay? I wish y'all nothing but the best, man. I want to be invited to some weddings next year. I want y'all to say, hey, see, listen, man, that podcast you put out about organically meeting people, organically dating, man, that's what did it for me. And I'll bring y'all a gift. I'm serious, man. At the end of the day, I want to see people get married. I want to see successful relationships. I want to see happy relationships. So anyway, I got to talk about Scent of the Day. I'm rocking that Drake's Carby Musk. Drake first scent, man. Some good stuff. Let me see if y'all can see that. Can you see it? Yeah, that's it, man. It's an actual oil. So when I tell you this joker sticks and stays, bro, it stays for days. I ain't even lying. Some good stuff, man. It's a lot in here too. I got it last year for my birthday. Still got a whole bottle. Check it out. Anyway, man, listen, love y'all, man. Stay smelling good. Stay being good. Stay big. Stay bold. Stay brilliant. And say it with me. Overweight lovers. Hootie hoo! I'll let your boy. Y'all have an amazing week. I'll let y'all soon. Let's freaking go. In the name of Jesus. Yeah, man.